One short phrase can help you change your entire relationship with life. And that phrase is, "Dear Miracles." Just feel how different that sounds already. Not if miracles exist, not maybe someday, but "Dear Miracles." As if you are speaking to a friend, as if you are writing to someone you love, as if miracles are real, close, listening. When you say "Dear Miracles," you are doing three powerful things at once, even if you don't realize it yet. First, you are acknowledging that miracles are real, that there is a loving intelligence in this universe that has already surprised you many times. Second, you are bringing miracles closer. You're no longer talking about some faraway magic reserved for special people. You are inviting them into your living room, into your heart, into your everyday life. And third, you are opening, truly opening. It is no longer, well, if something good happens, fine. But, "Dear Miracles, I am here. I am willing. I am ready to have a relationship with you." That is a beautiful place to begin. You know, people come to me so often and say, "Louise, miracles happen to other people. Those stories are for them. My life is just struggle, responsibility, bills, and a little bit of managing pain." And I look at them with so much love because I know that even in the middle of all that, miracles are already weaving through their days. It's just that they have not been looking at life through the eyes of intimacy. They have been looking through the eyes of disappointment. So I want to ask you a gentle question. If miracles were a person, how have you been treating them? Have you been ignoring them? Have you been rolling your eyes at them? Have you been saying, "Well, that's nice for her, but not for me"? It's all right if you have. We are not here to blame you. We are here to soften. We are here to learn a new way. Let's begin with something very simple. Take a slow breath in, and as you breathe out, imagine that you are sitting down at a small, cozy table with a pen and paper in front of you. And at the top of the page, you write, "Dear Miracles," just like the beginning of a love letter. Notice how your body feels when you imagine that. Does your chest soften a little? Does your mind quiet down for a moment? When you call something dear, you are saying, "You matter to me. I am willing to be close to you." So from now on, I want you to think of miracles as a living energy, a friend, a presence that would love to be in your life more, but it will never force itself upon you. It responds to invitation. It responds to tenderness. It responds when your energy becomes soft enough to let it in. Miracles are not only big dramatic events like lottery wins or sudden cures. They are often a timely phone call, a small idea that saves you hours of worry, a stranger's smile that lifts you on a difficult day, an inner peace that comes for no logical reason. These are miracles too. And when you begin to talk to miracles like a friend, you start to notice them everywhere. Now I want to show you a little formula, a small prayer you can whisper to life, and it contains 4 short phrases. You may have seen them before in another context, but here we are going to use them as a love letter to your miracles and to your own heart. The 4 phrases are, "I'm sorry," "Please forgive me," "Thank you," "I love you." I like to imagine that you are saying, "Dear Miracles, I'm sorry. please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Feel how soft that is. Feel how human that is. Feel how safe that is. This is not about begging. This is not about shame. This is about healing a relationship, the relationship between you and the goodness of life. Let's begin with, I'm sorry. Now, this is not, I'm sorry, I am a terrible person. That is not healing. That is just more self-attack. When you say, I'm sorry to miracles, you are simply acknowledging, I have shut the door before, I have doubted you, I have rolled my eyes at the idea that something good could happen to me. I have chosen fear instead of trust. I have chosen cynicism instead of possibility. You might even place your hand on your heart right now and whisper inside, Dear miracles, I'm sorry I have pushed you away. I'm sorry I told myself I wasn't worthy of you. I'm sorry I pretended you were for everyone but me. There is no punishment in this. It is simply recognition. Every real change begins with an honest look at how we've been thinking. And you know me, I will never ask you to pretend. I will ask you to look with love. So we say, I'm sorry I doubted you. I'm sorry I doubted myself. I'm sorry I closed the door. And then we take a breath and we feel the relief of telling the truth. Next, we move into, please forgive me. Again, we are not crawling on our knees here. We are not begging a harsh judge in the sky. We are gently releasing the energy of resistance we've been carrying, perhaps for years. When you say, please forgive me, in this context, it is like saying to life, please help me be free of the old stories. Please help me release the belief that I am not good enough. Please help me stop punishing myself for the past. Please help me let go of the ways I have blocked my own blessings. You are asking for a reset. You are asking for a fresh start in the way you relate to your own possibilities. You are forgiving your younger self who only knew fear. You are forgiving the version of you who felt abandoned or overlooked or unchosen and who believed that meant miracles had forgotten you. My dear, miracles never forgot you. You simply stopped looking for them with open eyes. So now you can say, Dear miracles, please forgive me for believing you were not for me. Please forgive me for believing I had to be perfect to deserve you. Please forgive me for the times I chose bitterness over curiosity. And feel how that releases the tightness inside. Forgiveness is not saying what happened was okay. Forgiveness is saying, I no longer choose to carry this block. It is an energetic reset, and it opens the door. Then we come to thank you. Oh, what a powerful phrase this is. Thank you is how you water the seeds of miracles. Thank you is how you tell the universe, I see what you are doing, even if I don't understand it all yet. Most people wait to be grateful until everything is perfect. But miracles multiply when you are grateful in advance. So I want you to begin to thank miracles for 3 things. For what has already come, for what you didn't recognize at the time, and for what is on its way. You might say, Dear miracles, thank you for the times you saved me from situations I thought I wanted but would have harmed me. Thank you for the people who showed up just when I needed them. Thank you for the ideas that arrived in the shower or on a walk or in the middle of a busy day. Thank you for the lessons hidden inside my challenges. And thank you for the blessings that are forming right now, even if I cannot see them yet. Do you feel the difference in your body when you say that? Gratitude lifts the chest. Gratitude softens the brow. Gratitude changes the signal you send out into the world, from "I never have enough" to "I am already surrounded by good and more is coming." And the law of attraction responds to that. Finally, we arrive at the sweetest phrase, "I love you." This is the highest frequency in the universe. When you say, "I love you" to miracles, you are not worshiping some external magic. You are sending love to the intelligence that runs through everything, including you. You are saying, "I love the part of me that still hopes. I love the part of life that keeps surprising me. I love the invisible order that is guiding me even when I don't understand it. I love the process. I love the journey." And, my dear, I want you to include yourself in that love. Because if you love miracles but continue to hate yourself, you will block them again. Love needs a place to land. So you might say, "Dear miracles, I love you. Dear life, I love you. Dear self, I love you." You can send that love backward in time to the younger you who cried alone. You can send it forward in time to the future you who is already laughing at how far you've come. You can send it outward to the people you care about, to the strangers you pass, to the world that is hurting and healing all at once. Let's put these 4 phrases together now, gently, like a soft prayer. You can repeat any time you forget how close miracles really are. Close your eyes for a moment, if you can. Take a breath and imagine writing or whispering, "Dear miracles, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you." Say it again, this time feeling the meaning of each phrase sink just a little deeper. "Dear miracles, I'm sorry I doubted you. Please forgive me for closing the door. Thank you for all you've already done. I love you, and I am ready to receive." And one more time, as if you are reintroducing yourself to life. "Dear miracles, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you." Do you notice how your energy shifts when you speak this way? You are no longer a beggar at the door of the universe, hoping to be chosen. You are a partner. You are in relationship with your own good. You are acknowledging your past resistance, releasing it through forgiveness, watering your future with gratitude, and saturating the entire process with love. The law of attraction doesn't truly begin with "I want." It begins with "I love." When you love yourself, you stop arguing for your limitations. When you love life, you stop insisting that it only brings you pain. When you love miracles, you stop treating them like strangers and start treating them like dear friends who are always knocking, always trying to get your attention. So, my dear one, the next time you feel tired or discouraged or convinced that nothing ever works out for you, I want you to pause, place your hand on your heart, take one conscious breath, and instead of rehearsing the old story, whisper a new one. Whisper, "Dear miracles, I'm here. I'm willing to see you. I'm willing to soften. I'm willing to believe that something good can happen for me too." You don't have to do it perfectly. You don't have to feel it 100% yet. You only have to be willing. Miracles don't need you to be flawless. They need you to be open. And as you go through your day, you can practice quietly. You miss a bus, and later you realize you avoided an accident. Thank you, miracles. You receive a message from someone at just the right time. I love you, miracles. You notice you doubted again. I'm sorry. Miracles, please forgive me. I am learning. You start to see that miracles are not rare visitors. They are constant companions. It was your heart that went away for a while, not them. Now you are coming back. Remember, you and miracles are not separate. The same life that creates miracles in the world is breathing your lungs, beating your heart, thinking your thoughts. When you speak to miracles with love, you are really speaking to the deepest, wisest part of yourself. You are saying, I trust you, I'm listening, I'm ready. And life, hearing that, smiles back and says, Dear one, I've been waiting for you to say that. Let's talk about the law of attraction for a moment, but I want to do it in a way that feels very human and gentle, not mystical or complicated. People often think, if I can just think harder, if I can repeat more affirmations, then everything will change. And then they sit there, repeating words like a parrot, while inside their body, the nervous system is still frozen in fear, still braced for disappointment. Have you ever done that? Saying, I am abundant, I am abundant, while a little voice inside whispers, No, you're not. It's all right if you have. There is nothing wrong with you. You were simply taught that the law of attraction is mostly about thoughts, when in truth it begins much deeper. It begins with the state those thoughts come from. It begins with love. Think of it this way. Imagine you are trying to tune a radio. You can turn the dial all you want, but if the radio isn't plugged in, you won't hear anything. Affirmations are like turning the dial. They are useful. They give you direction. But love for yourself, love for life, love for the possibility of good is what plugs the radio in. Without love, you can say all the right sentences and still send out a signal of fear, of lack, of I don't really believe this. The universe responds to your signal, not just the syllables in your mouth. So if, inside, you are tense, frightened, doubting, and punishing yourself, that is the vibration you are offering, no matter how beautiful your words sound. Love does something very practical. It softens your nervous system. When you begin to speak kindly to yourself, when you stop attacking yourself for every mistake, the body slowly learns. I don't have to be in danger all the time. The shoulders drop. The jaw relaxes. The breath becomes a little deeper, and in that softer state, a new thought can actually land. It's like trying to plant seeds in frozen ground. Nothing will grow. But when the sun melts the soil, the same seeds can suddenly take root. Love is that sunlight. It allows you to believe that good things are not only possible, but available to you. It makes you a match for blessings because it brings you into the same frequency. Love says, maybe life is not my enemy. Maybe life is on my side. And that maybe is enough to open a door. So, I want you to notice the difference between these two questions. because this is one of the simplest ways to change your vibration. Many people walk around with the constant question, why does nothing good ever happen to me? Feel that for a moment. Feel how heavy that is. It assumes something, that life is against you, that you are always left out, that you are somehow cursed. The law of attraction takes that assumption and reflects it back. You see more of what confirms that belief. Now, imagine changing the question just a little. Instead of, why does nothing good happen to me? You whisper, I am willing to see the good that is quietly coming to me now. Do you feel the shift? You're not pretending everything is perfect. You're not denying your pain. You are simply opening a window. You are saying, maybe I have been so focused on what is missing that I have not been noticing what is arriving. The law of attraction begins to work differently when you change your inner position from complaint to willingness. You see, it's not about thinking more, it's about thinking from a different place. If you speak affirmations from fear, they carry the energy of fear. If you speak them from love, even a tiny bit of love, even a soft willingness to try, then they carry the energy of love. And love is what matches you with blessings. Love tells the universe, this person is open, this person is ready, this person is available to receive. So instead of forcing yourself to repeat phrases you don't believe, start by tending to your heart. Ask yourself, what would it feel like to think about my life from a kinder place? What would it feel like to believe that I am not being punished, but invited? You don't have to be all the way there yet. You only have to step in that direction. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite tools for working with miracles, the way you speak to them. Earlier, we explored the phrase, dear miracles, and I want to deepen that with you. When you say, dear miracles, you are not begging, you are not groveling, you are not trying to twist the arm of the universe. You are inviting, you are cooperating. You are saying, I acknowledge you, I welcome you. I am willing to be in relationship with you. There is a very big difference between please, 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 I hope something good happens, and dear miracles, let's walk together today. Think of any healthy relationship in your life. It doesn't grow from begging. It grows from presence, from communication, from respect. Miracles are the same. They are not far away. They are not offended by you. They are not keeping a scorecard, but they do respect your free will. If your energy says, nothing ever works, there is no point, I won't look for any good, then miracles stand politely at the edge of your experience, waiting. They don't force the door. When you begin to speak to them, you are quite literally opening the channel. You are turning toward them. You are saying, I know you exist. I want to see you. I want to cooperate with you. You might begin your day with a simple sentence like, dear miracles, I know you are always around me. That's all. You don't have to specify how. You don't have to list 10 things you want. Just acknowledge their presence. Feel how that takes you out of the lonely story that you are doing everything by yourself. Then, as you move through your day, you can add, dear miracles, I'm ready to see you in my everyday life, not only in the big moments, not only in the emergencies, but in the little things. a parking space, a smile, an idea that comes at just the right time. And perhaps sometime when you feel especially tender, you whisper, "Dear miracles, thank you for walking with me even when I forgot you were there." Notice how these phrases feel in your body. They are not demanding, they are relational. They assume that miracles are your companions, not some distant judge. They reframe you from a victim of life to a partner with life. And all relationships, even the relationship with your good, need communication. When you are silent with the good in your life, never noticing it, never thanking it, never speaking to it, it has a hard time entering. When you begin to talk to your miracles, you signal, "I am open, I am listening, I am available," and the universe loves that. Now I want to bring this into one of the most powerful practices I have ever taught, mirror work. This is where we combine the idea of dear miracles with the way you see yourself. The mirror is not just a piece of glass. The mirror is a doorway. It is the place where you meet your own soul. It is the place where you see the person who has been with you through every joy and every sorrow. And for many people, looking in the mirror is very uncomfortable. They look and immediately attack. "You look tired. You look old. You are not enough." Do you see how that creates a wall against miracles? If you cannot even stand your own gaze, how can you fully receive your good? So we are going to do something very brave and very loving. The next time you stand in front of the mirror, maybe tonight before bed, maybe tomorrow morning when you brush your teeth, I want you to pause for just a moment. Look into your own eyes, not at your hair, not at your wrinkles, not at the things you want to change. Look into your eyes. You might feel resistance. You might want to look away. That's all right. Breathe. Stay with yourself the way you would stay with a child who is shy. And when you are ready, whisper softly, "Dear miracles, I am here." You might feel a little silly at first, and that's wonderful. Laughter is healing. But keep going, because when you say "Dear miracles" while looking into your own eyes, what you are really doing is speaking to the light inside of you. You are acknowledging that the place where miracles land is not out there, it is in you. You can add, "Dear, say your own name. I am ready to let good things in." Feel how tender that is. For many of you, nobody has ever said that to you. Nobody has stood in front of you and said, "I am ready to let good things come to you." Well, now you can be that person. You can be the one who opens that door. At first, you may only be able to hold your own gaze for a few seconds. That's enough. Healing is not a performance, it's a practice. Each time you look, you are learning to tolerate your own presence. You are learning to sit with yourself without immediately attacking, without flinching away. Over time, those few seconds can become longer. One day, perhaps, you will find yourself smiling at the person in the mirror. You might even say, "Dear miracles living inside of me, I know you are here. I am learning to believe in you." And your inner child, the part of you that has been waiting for approval, waiting for permission, will begin to relax. The walls of self-hatred, self-criticism, self-neglect start to crack. Light comes in through those cracks. You see, mirror work in this context has three beautiful layers. First, you learn to endure your own gaze without turning away. That alone is powerful. Second, you begin to soften the way you talk to yourself. You replace "what's wrong with you" with "I am here for you." And third, you start to claim something new. I am worthy of being the person miracles look for. You might say directly to your reflection, I deserve to be the one miracles find. I deserve to be surprised by good. I deserve to live as if life is on my side. Even if a part of you argues, keep going. Remember, your subconscious learns through gentle repetition. So, my dear, the law of attraction truly begins from love. It begins from the way you speak to yourself, the way you speak to life, the way you speak to your miracles. Not from frantic thinking, not from desperate affirmations, but from a state of inner kindness. When you think from love, your thoughts become invitations instead of accusations. When your nervous system is a little softer, your affirmations stop bouncing off the walls of fear and start sinking in. When you stand in front of the mirror and say, Dear miracles, I am here, and dear, your name. I am ready to let good things in. You are aligning thought, word, body, and heart. And I want to leave you with a very gentle shift you can carry into your daily life. Whenever you catch yourself thinking, why doesn't anything good happen to me? Pause. Place a hand on your heart if you can. Take one breath and softly change the sentence to, I am willing to see the good that is quietly coming to me now. That is love. That is law of attraction. That is you stepping back into partnership with your own miracles. And as you do this over and over, your life will begin to answer back. You know, I always say I'm not a guru or a magician. I'm just a simple lady who talks to life like an old friend, and life talks back. And that's really what we're doing with miracles. We're learning to talk to them, to walk with them, to live as someone who loves miracles, not just waits for them in emergency. One of the sweetest ways to do this is through active gratitude. Not the kind of gratitude that waits for something huge and spectacular, but the kind that quietly says, thank you all day long for the small things that most people rush past. Passive gratitude only shows up when something wow happens. The promotion, the test results, the big breakthrough. Active gratitude looks around and says, thank you for this glass of water. Thank you for this light in my room. Thank you for this breath. When you do that, you are telling the universe, I am sensitive enough to notice blessings. Send me more. Now, let's talk about letting go, because miracles do not enjoy being strangled. Letting go is not abandoning your dreams. It is stopping the habit of choking the outcome. When you grip and say, it must happen this way, at this time, or I will fall apart, your energy becomes tight, fearful, controlling. Miracles don't like to walk into a room full of panic. Trust does not mean you are 100% sure of every detail. Trust simply means I allow beautiful possibilities to exist even before I can see them. It sounds like, I won't slam the door just because my past was disappointing. You move from, what if it doesn't happen, to, what if everything is being arranged better than I can imagine? Feel how different that is in your body. One closes the heart. The other opens a little window for light to get in. To anchor all of this, we practice dear miracles in very ordinary moments. In the morning, you place a hand on your heart and whisper, "Dear miracles, I am available for you today." That's it. You've opened the channel. During the day, you train your eyes and your heart to notice the small good things, a smile from a stranger, a message at the right time, a moment of unexpected calm, and you quietly say, "Ah, miracles, that's you." At night, before sleep, you close the loop with those 4 little phrases. "I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you." You are saying sorry for the times you doubted, asking forgiveness for the times you pushed good away, thanking life for all that has come, and bathing everything in love. It's like wrapping the day in a soft blanket so tomorrow can begin fresh. And slowly, without drama, you begin to live as someone who loves miracles. You stop waiting for proof before you believe. You believe gently, steadily, and little by little you see that so much around you has always been miraculous. Dear miracles, I love you stops being just a sentence and becomes a posture, a way of walking through life, softer, more trusting, more open-hearted. And from that place, my dear, miracles can finally recognize you and say, "There you are. I've been trying to reach you all along,